everybody, welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning back into the channel, and welcome to the channel if you're new. We're here filling up with fuel at the local fuel pump. We had the truck in the shop on Friday, and this morning they just finished it up. We did some new brakes back here. We did the both drive axles, the brakes, and we needed a wheel seal here, so I wanted to get the wheel seal fixed. I knew the brakes were close, so I was like, let's just do them. No big deal, just do the drums and the brakes, get it out of the way. Since things have been so busy, we might as well get it done while it's in the shop. Fuel here this morning is 5.25, so a little better than last week. Yeah, a little better than last week. Prices came down a little bit, I guess, over the weekend. I don't know, but we are gonna, in this video, take the truck over and load at the lumber yard right now. We're going up to New York. I guess it's to an Amish guy's place up in Whitney Point, New York, and then we're gonna go over to, come back down to Covington, kind of southwest, and grab a load of hardwood for this guy I've been hauling hardwood for. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. We got the, like I said, the brakes fixed and the wheel seal fixed, and we should be good to go for a while. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get her done. Got a nice Greenway truck coming. He's gonna have to make that car back up, most likely. I mean, the guy's way out across the white line. Well, they never make it easy.
Coming in.
Oh, I said they always got to make it hard here at this intersection.
Oh yeah, you never know what for champions you find in a day.
Door wasn't closed right or something.
If it's not there, it's on water.
This door, I don't know, I gotta really slam it sometimes. Typical Peterbilt door. I put the new pin on it. Still wants to act ridiculous, but kind of flew open as I was making that turn. I heard it click, and yeah, then it kind of opened up, and I probably freaked the car out as I was making that tight turn. I'm like coming right at her, and then the door flies open. Oh, whatever. Peterbilt 379 doors are notorious for that. Just not latching nicely, you know? But anyway, I am going to get down to the lumber yard. Now, they are moving this week from their location, you know, the tight location where I was always in and out of there when I pulled the piggyback trailer. Well, they're moving. They put up new buildings somewhere else, and it is going to be quite the place. It's going to be nice. So they're working on moving over this week, but they're telling me to still come load at the old location, I guess. So apparently they're pretty much closed this week, you know, to customers. But I guess they're still shipping this load, you know, because it's 4 hours away and it was scheduled and whatever. We'll see what we can find there. It might be pretty empty. That's going to seem weird, you know, not going into there anymore, but hey, the new place is going to be nice. A lot nicer for trucks, that's for sure. Just getting it loaded up shouldn't take long. I had to wait a little bit. There was a few other trucks here, but shouldn't take long.
Nice load, definitely not heavy.
We'll give you a quick look at it here. Got some foam insulation type stuff up front, some plywood, 2x the rest of the way pretty much, so it came together pretty nicely. So light load, definitely not heavy. And that's what we got. We got a little bit of a bridge there, you know, but it'll be fine. A little bit of insulation stuffed in there. So, yeah.
I'm going to drive up tonight. I'm going to give this Amishman a call, see if I can unload it tonight in the dark. So, we'll see what he says about that.
Keep hitting some rain showers up here in New York, so it's not too bad, though. Just kind of a shower here and there. It looks like we got some wet roads here again, but it's been a nice drive up. I had a guy, I don't know, about 50 miles back. I'm passing this Volvo. He's flashing his lights at me, and he comes up beside me making some kind of motions like I have a loose strap or something is what I was maybe seeing. You know, he's like making this signal. I wasn't sure what he means, so I pull over, you know, pretty quickly, and I couldn't find anything. I don't know, my brakes were smoking a little bit, but, you know, they just put new brakes on here, and I had just pulled over pretty quickly, so I don't know, I couldn't find anything wrong with the load, or the truck, or, yeah, I don't know, so we kept rolling. Pulled over, checked over everything, and I'm like, what was he saying? So I checked over it again, and I couldn't find anything. He looked kind of upset. I don't know, maybe I did something else. Oh man, I'm like, man, get a CB so you can speak to me, but you know, you probably know speaky English either, so anyway, whatever. We're almost at the site here, and it is almost dark, so hopefully we'll have a little light left on load. We're about 10 minutes away now. Looks like we got a nice site right up here to the left. Looks like there's a house there. Now I just gotta figure out if I can pull in, park on the street. Don't know. Alright, I don't know how well you guys can see in the dark, but this camera I think is a little better than my GoPro. But I thought it was up there at that farm, and it is in this driveway down in the dip. So I'm gonna mount my camera over here and see if we can get some footage. Well, guys, I should have never came in here. Tell you what, man. Bad job by me. Should have never came in here. I should have walked it out. I walked about halfway in. He said, oh yeah, you can swing around. You know, and I seen the circle and I'm like, oh yeah, he knows what he's talking about. Had other trucks in here, but not good, man. Not good at all. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get out of here. If I have to back out of there again, it's gonna be no bueno in the dark. So, horrible decision by Matt tonight, but we'll see if we can get out of here. It's gonna be dark now, so I'll catch you guys in the morning, hopefully, at the lumber yard. Well, good morning, guys. We're at the rest area. It's what we decided to do. Stop at the rest area here in Tioga. That way we have facilities to use and all that. Look at that view. Absolutely beautiful. So we only got a couple miles to go to get this hardwood, so yeah. Got some sleep last night, wiped the truck down real good, and we're ready to go. I was gonna grab a coffee out of the vending machine, which would have been the first time I ever grabbed a coffee out of a vending machine. And here it only took $1 bills. I don't have $1 bills. I tried to give it a 5 because I want my coffee. It didn't want the $5 bill, so anyway, let's head on over there, get reloaded, and head back east. It's a beautiful welcome center, that's for sure. PA Welcome Center here, just south of the New York line. But yeah, we got the truck all dialed in. I should have left it dirty, I guess, and showed you guys how bad I got into the mud when I swung into the field last night to get into that place. But I took an hour last night and wiped everything down and put tire shine on, so she's looking all right this morning. Now, I don't know what time they actually start receiving lumber trucks this way. I don't know what time they actually start receiving here, because yesterday I didn't know for sure what time I was going to be here, so I didn't call in. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I need to go. I need to call, you know, see what time they start loading here. Well, I look at my phone, it's like 5:30 something. Like, I'll just show up at 6:30, you know. I was looking at it on the map. I'm like, man, it looks like there's all kinds of room. It's in the middle of nowhere. I don't think they'll get mad at me, you know, no matter what time I show up. So that's what we're doing. We're just showing up here at 6:40 is what it is right now. Okay, so everybody's here working, but he's telling me the office ladies don't get in till 8, which a little bit of a bummer, but I guess we don't have much choice but to wait. Because he asked the pickup number, I gave it to him. He said, well, I don't know how to look that up. You're gonna have to wait till they come in. So, you know, what do? I don't know if they really have shipping and receiving hours. I mean, I guess it's 8, you know, when they actually start, but yeah. All the guys were here working at 6:30, and, you know, the lift drivers are out and about, and it's like, man, sure would be nice, you know, if they could just look it up somehow and we could get this rig rolling, but it's part of trucking. But, you know, kind of my goal was I wanted to take this down and then reload in Oxford. There's a load there that I need to get ASAP, but I don't know that, you know, is going to happen at this point. Because in Oxford, they changed their shipping and receiving hours from 6 to 6 to 7:30 to 3:30.
You know, it's like, come on, guys. But, yeah, you could usually load there from 6 to 6. Now it's 7:30 to 3:30, so, you know, whatever. So it's already been 35 minutes, and yeah, nobody's come talk to me. It seems like that's what it's going to be, 8 o'clock, so hopefully once we get to it, the loading will be quick. Okay, well, this has been a extremely unproductive morning so far. They're finally getting the order together, and yeah, nice people, horrible communication. So, not pleased this morning. I definitely won't be getting reloaded today. I think I can still get this unloaded, but then I'm gonna have to bounce back to the house, you know, which is like 50 miles, because I got something going tonight. Not much I can do about it, but yeah, not a great experience here so far. Like I said, nice people, just horrible communication this morning. So what happened was, one guy had told me, you know, they were here at 6:30, and the one guy had told me, he said, yeah, the ladies in shipping get here around 8. So I'm like, whatever, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. They don't get here till 8, so not much I can do about it. So I wait. 8 o'clock comes around, nobody. And mind you, I'm right by the big, huge sign that says shipping and receiving. I'm by that door, just waiting and waiting. 8:30 comes around, now I'm getting antsy. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Nobody shows up. And a guy comes over there, he's like, you gotta go down to that building. And I'm like, why didn't somebody tell me? Like, this clearly, there's a huge sign here that says shipping and receiving office. Why would I go anywhere else, right? That's what I'm looking for as a truck driver. So, yeah, terrible communication, but whatever. Like I said, they're nice people. Just no communication this morning with Matt, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I hope I can get this unloaded yet tonight. It's like 9:30, guys. I don't have a pack of lumber on the trailer. Disgusting. Been here since 6:30. No other trucks here. No other trucks in and out. There's nobody here. Very frustrating. So, I don't know how long it's going to take to load. Then we got to tarp it yet. Fun times. Well, I think I'm going to go back in the truck. It's been about 45 minutes now that I'm out here in the yard, and I don't have a bundle of lumber on the truck yet. So, yeah. Are we going to get out of here today yet? We hope, we hope. Got the tarps ready to go. He's got about 3 more packs to go. And then we can head out of here. It is, man, so many different sizes, but we'll get her done. At this point, we got one little stack of 8-footers on. And I've been back here now for a little over an hour. I know. Stop complaining, Matt. I know. I know. I was just on the phone with my wife. At this point, you know, I was telling her, I don't even know if I'm going to get unloaded today. So, I'm going to give it about an hour here. I mean, if it goes like this, it's going to be another hour till the wood is on the deck. You know, and you figure another hour to tarp it. So, goodness, man. Might not be out of here till noon. So, I don't know. I gotta, like I said, I'm gonna give it another hour or so, see how this goes, and then call my customer for tomorrow and see if it's okay if it's later, you know. I mean, I don't know what to do about it at this point, so we'll see what he says about that. As you can see, we're loaded. Let's check the time again. Got here at 6:30. It's 11 o'clock, so we're gonna be out of here probably not before 12, or not much before. So let's get her tarped up. And yeah, very nice guy that loaded me up, and I almost felt bad for him trying to load this load. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, yeah, those loads of cypress I haul out of eastern North Carolina can be like this, but it still doesn't take this long usually. So I don't know, man, it's whatever. Crazy. It took 2.5 hours just to get the product on the trailer. I don't know, man, no bueno, you know. But the load pays very, very well, so that's good, but doesn't, you know, help a whole lot if that all goes down the drain. So I called my customer for tomorrow, and hauling precast, hauling the curbs, that load is fine if it don't get done first thing. So got everything figured out already, and yeah, it's perfectly fine. It just puts a little bit of a wrench into my week, but it's not a big, it's really not a big deal. So just, you know, frustrating. So I'm gonna get this thing tarped up. I will see you guys in about 45 minutes. All right, let's get a good look at the load. It tarped up pretty nice. There's gaps up there, here, there, because there's so many different sizes. There's like some gaps in between some of the top packs, but I wanted it straight in the front and the back, you know, to make it nicer to tarp it. So I think it's gonna ride nice though. It tarped up nice, and straps are tight and everything. So he just brought the paperwork out. It took a while to like make sure everything was right. It took him long to get the paperwork, but I think it was just because he just told me, he's like, he's gonna double check, triple check, make sure everything is good. So I don't know, man, 5.5 hours from when I got here to now. Let's roll. Looks like they're putting a new truck stop up over here. One of those Envos, which normally have a Burger King and I think they usually have a couple of showers. But a lot of them are pretty nice because they're newer, you know. Got myself a coffee, a slice of pizza, a little bit of ice cream for lunch. So check the tarp, check the straps, everything looks good. Let's keep rolling. All right, guys, we made it home. Look at that beautiful tree there. We made it home with the family tonight. Is that correct? You don't want to be on video?
No.
So we made it home and parked the truck out at the truck stop here near the house, and we are gonna, yeah, hang out with the family tonight and deliver that down to Chester in the morning. And then we're gonna grab a load of mulch, which goes 1.5 miles from where I need to load the precast, the curbs, and then we go to Bensalem. So yeah, I'll take you guys along for tomorrow yet. Just look at the beautiful springtime trees coming through. So anyway, guys, we'll see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning, guys. What a nice morning. Had a few showers on the way down, but the roads were a little damp, but not bad. So yeah, we're just getting ready to unload this. We got a couple of nice trucks behind us,
here, and I took most of the straps off, left a few of them on just to, leave a few straps on because we got to go a couple hundred feet. There's like 5 trucks here this morning, so we're about 4th in line, I believe. I took the tarps off here on the road, but yeah, it all worked out, and we're ready to unload. It's about 6:30. They start unloading at 7 usually, so there's quick here, so we should still be out of here in about, within an hour, I would say. Also, it was nice meeting Donnie. Appreciate you, man. He's in the flat top behind me. I'm going to let him go in front of me because he's only got a couple packs on, so we'll get some footage of him entering the lumber yard.
All right, we'll get a clip of him coming into the yard here. It's a nice truck. Forklift should have that unloaded in about 5 minutes. So there was 6 of us here this morning, and they start unloading at 7. I think it's like 7:30, 7:20, and they already got 3 unloaded. So yeah, sorry, I was on the phone there earlier, guys, so I was just kind of using some commentary to let you guys know what's going on, but I'm gonna pull up now and get ready to go next. Got a nice Kenworth behind me there. I forget who that is. A green, really nice green flat top with like black stripes. About that. What an absolute gem of a day. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's supposed to be like 85 degrees today, brilliant sunshine. He's got a couple packs on already, so I'm gonna start strapping. Alright, he's got everything buttoned up pretty well here. We're just waiting on the rebar pins, which go between those 2 stacks there. So, made pretty quick work of it. I think it took about 30 minutes to load it up. Look at that nice truck. I've seen him in here before already, so I think he hauls out of here regularly. But yeah, this is what we got. 260 curbs and some rebar pins. Let's head on out. Everybody's saying there's an accident up ahead here on the turnpike. So whatever. Shows that just the right lane is closed, but a 15-minute delay, which there's not that much traffic around, so if there's only a lane closure, it shouldn't be backed up that bad. But whatever, we'll see what we can find here. There
comes Mr. Clyde. What's going on up here, Clyde?
Light coil on the shoulder, roll back through, looks like they're getting ready to drag it on.
Yeah, copy that. They don't even have a lane closed right now, but yeah, look at that car. Scorched, wow. Now nobody's gonna let us back over, so we'll just stay in the left lane and hammer down. Alright, we made it to our destination here. I imagine this will be pretty quick. These receivers, man, you just never know. So I come into the entrance that says shipping and receiving, right? All deliveries, arrow this way. Oh, okay, perfect. Why wouldn't I enter there, right? Oh no, you need to go to the next driveway. That says customer entrance. You need to turn around, go back out on the road, and go in the second driveway. Oh, okay. Well, can I just swing around the back of the building? Oh, no, no, no. We don't want you. No, you gotta. Okay, whatever. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. He is nice. He stopped traffic for me. Swing her nice and wide. Now, part of the problem was, I guess he wants to unload it right here, and he wants to take him in here to the left. So I don't know what he's. I don't really understand what he's got in mind. It's whatever. All right, he's making it happen. Now, this kind of stuff is interesting. So I listened on him, went back out on the road, came in here. Well, I should have never listened to him. He was saying that if I come around the way I was coming in, then the tractor's going to be in the way. But now the tractor's in the way. If I would have swung in this way, my tractor would be completely out of the way up here. People could still get in and out, and he could get around the back of the trailer on both sides, but you know, whatever. As a truck driver, you try to tell people that you know best, and for some reason people don't people, you know, normally don't believe the truck driver, or they think he's dumb. I don't know. But anyway, either way, he's getting it unloaded and he's a nice chap, so I'm gonna go do some paperwork in the truck while he gets this unloaded. Okay guys, they're getting me unloaded, and I'm gonna have myself a little sub here. Mayo and lettuce, no tomato, that's right, no tomato. So we got a nice fat sub there for lunch, and then my wife, I think this is the first time she's ever made this, but She made this banana bread, and it's got like a crust on top. I mean, it's incredible. It's phenomenal, phenomenal. So we'll have that for a little dessert. But that's going to be the end of this video. And I wanted to thank each one of you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your support. I sure do appreciate it. And yeah, beautiful weather's back. Truck show season beginning soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.